Well, I'm getting ready to install these bifold doors. I took them down initially to repaint them, and then I put some new ends on them because the old ones were sticking, and this one pushes in, this one pushes in, that's the wheel, this is the little stud goodie that fits in that little hole. Okay, right there. All right, and you got the same thing over here. Once I put it in, if I need to adjust it, I undo that screw, and then this little hole, this whole holder here will slide back and forth. Okay, I put some new door shoes, the brackets down at the bottom. The old ones were broken, and they were a different design. This plastic thing broke off, and there's a hole in there, so the bottom piece fits in there, and then if you have to adjust it, you would have to get a little thin wrench, undo that nut just a little, and then you could slide that. Well, that was in the old days. Now in the new days, they don't have that little slide. They just got the little grooves, the little cuts, the notches. And when you want to adjust the bottom, you just lift it up and slide it over. See, it's got those splines on there. And before I put that up, I had to measure from this edge here up to the top where that hole fits. Okay, and I took a measurement of that, and it's very simple. It's very simple to do. Take your tape measure and hold it down there. Mine happens to have a magnet at the bottom, and I go right up to that, and it looks like close to 80 inches. Okay, so then, and if I make it a little tight, the top one will press down a little bit. You see what I mean? But you see, what I can do is I just hold my tape measure, because I can unscrew this one on the threads. Okay, so I'm going to hold this out like so, line it up exactly where that top goes, allowing for the little prong to fit up in there. And then I look down here at my 80 inches, and it looks like I need to screw this in just a little bit, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it right like that. And that'll be starters. And then if I have to, I can just, after I get it installed, I can push up on it, lift up the whole bifold door, screw this in or unscrew it however I want. Okay, because it's on threads. All right. That's my first step. And then I have to make sure that the new washer and dryer is pushed over far enough to allow enough room, and I've got a little bit of extra space back in here to push this over about an inch or so. And I want to make sure I go down far enough, because when I close the doors in the middle, I want them to line up. And in order to do that, the brackets that I got, I bought a whole little kit. Okay, and this is what it was. It's a bifold door kit. Let's show you this one here. See, it says repair kit right there for a bifold door. It comes with all the little parts that you need, and then it comes with one of these for each set. So can you see? I got to put that on the back side of one set of double doors and the back side of the other set of double doors, and then as the doors close, they kind of go like that, and then that kind of holds the bottom together. But you see, this thing's going to stick out about 3/4 of an inch, and I hope I have enough clearance. If I don't, I may have to cut this back with some nippers or something, because see, the back side of that is going to be right up against here, and I've got to make sure that when I measure, I don't just put them willy-nilly wherever, because it'll hit this. So I want to be down from here down, so that this will be on the back side and this will be on the back side. You see what I mean? Like that. And actually, when it goes tight, it's going to hold those two out, because this is going to be tight up against the door. See, that's going to be tight up against the door, and as the door is closed, it kind of pushes on that, and that door pushes on that, and then those two are going to line up flat on the door. So see how much further that sticks out. Oh man, you see, that sticks out an inch. And I might not have an additional inch there. I'll just have to play that one by ear. I'll have to put these up. I'll have to put the doors, because see, I was going to screw this on the back side of the double door on that side first, and then push the other one over, mark it, take it down, redo it. Because see, I don't have enough room, because the washer and dryer is already in here. Lots of times you'll put the bifold door in, and maybe your washer and dryer isn't here yet, and then you can be on the back side and line it up wherever you want, and then slide the bifold doors out, or take the bifold doors back off, put your washer and dryer in, set your bifold doors back on, whatever. Okay, so it's a little bit of work in progress, and I'm just going to keep working on it, and I'll get it. And I'll show you my progress as we go along. Okay, I think I got enough room now. I just pushed this back just a hair more, lined up the front, and I pushed back pretty tight with that aluminum exhaust pipe. And that's really the best type of exhaust pipe to do. These come small, and then you accordion it out, and it's aluminum. And if I have to depress it right up against here, I will. And it's snug. It's snug as a bug in a rug. And see, that gave me some additional room here, didn't it? I got plenty, more plenty. And I'm gonna double check and make sure I measure, and so I have the bottom of those clips down low enough, and I'll do it that way. Okay, all right, time for my next step, and that's to put this door in for the first time in the last 4 years, because after we moved in here, I didn't have enough time to put these in. We stayed here for about a year, and it took a while to get these, and then we moved, and I didn't have enough time to Mickey Mouse around with all that stuff, so I just put those and stacked them up against that wall in there to have some renters come in here, and they use this without the doors on here at all. Okay, so this will be the first time I put these doors back into place from when I remove them initially to paint them. All right, hopefully it goes okay.